Hello everyone, again. Welcome to Soul Horizons Tarot. I am doing a love reading for the sign of Libra this time. This is your next, I call it a soulmate reading, but it's your next major, significant, long-term connection. I did Sagittarius yesterday, or the last time, I guess, not yesterday, but last time. I went ahead and did all the cards laid out here, because I shuffled on theirs, but it took me almost an hour and 40. So to cut back on a little bit of time, I've got yours laid out, but we'll clarify each. Keep in mind this is a collective reading, therefore it will not apply to everyone. So if it doesn't sound familiar, if it does not fit your situation, then it is not your story. This is for Libra. Signs and or gender may not apply. I'll tell you the signs of the cards and I'll say he or she based on the person on the card, but you can flip that and reverse it. What else? Like, share, subscribe, and or comment if this did resonate and you want to see future content or you just enjoyed it. But otherwise, we're going to get you started. Oh, and as far as long-term soulmate, this could be somebody that you're already with, that you haven't met yet, that you have met, that you've never connected with, or that you have connected with in the past. So just keep an open mind with these readings. Alright, so we're going to start off with your person. Who is this person? This long-term, significant soulmate. We have many soulmates, by the way. You should read up on that because people get too focused on there being one person in their life when in reality we meet many. And some of them are not always romantic partners. But moving on, Two of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Two of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune for Libra's person. Please, next person. Maybe you are with them, but I'm going to say next throughout the reading. One more with the Two of Swords. Wait a minute, what am I doing? This is my main pull. Already wasting time. And speaking of time, I've forgotten my timer. I'm going to go down to 6 minutes. Alright, please tell me one more with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Swords for Libra's person. Who is their next long-term significant relationship? Who is this person that is meant for Libra? Long-term soulmate here. One more with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Swords, please. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so these two popped out together. It's interesting as well that you have the Three of Cups repeated up here. Some of you could know this person, possibly. Sometimes the Three of Cups is somebody that you enjoy being around, a close friend, somebody that you celebrate with your victories, you've gone out for drinks with. We have the Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius energy, but it's also all the fixed signs, so Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo, and then we have Sagittarius showing up again here. So the Three of Cups and Temperance. So your first pull is your main. Everything to the side is clarifiers and below. We're going to look at that. You could, this person may be very indecisive, or the way they go about things is to keep things close to their chest. They may have a hard time making a decision though. Like, they're one of those people that if you give them a menu, they take 2 hours to pick something because they're constantly going back and forth. Two of Swords can be a little bit complicated, hard to read, or hard to open up as well. This person could be kind of a shut-in. seeming very guarded. I say that because she crosses her heart, or her arms over her heart. She does have a blindfold on too. That doesn't mean your person is a she. So maybe they're a bit, I don't want to say, like they don't like to look at the difficult stuff. Like they have a tendency, let's look and see why that Two of Swords is here for your person. Why is the Two of Swords here for Libra's person as to who this person, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this person could not even be looking for anything, or they've convinced themselves that they're better off alone, and that's why they've closed off their heart. They seem very detached, distant, or cold. I don't think that's the case. I don't think they're cold. I think that Three of Cups, underneath this, is a somewhat joyful person, or they have those moods. Now the Wheel of Fortune, I definitely want to clarify that, because it can talk about something that is completely unexpected, inescapable, chance, fate. Tell me, no. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. This person could also be kind of lucky. Okay, take that back. So the Four and the Five of Pentacles came out together. So with the Wheel of Fortune here, I think this person has gone through a lot in their life. A lot of struggle, challenges, obstacles. I know we all have. But I think their response to this was to kind of like go solo. Not let others too close. Like they may have friends and people that they, you know, enjoy socializing or associating with. But there's an energy here of someone that is very comfortable being alone. Maybe even prefers it. I think they hold themselves apart. Even when they're in a group, it kind of, they feel alone, or they just, they can be in the middle of a large group of people and still kind of stand out. Like, I don't know how to, it's not that they act differently, it's just the energy that they put off. Like, I'm not a part of anything. And they can, you know, they can partake in the fun and blend in, but at the same time, they're very good at blending, I believe. Not like a chameleon so much as just acting the part so that they're not singled out, but energetically they single themselves out, if that makes sense. This person also may struggle with balancing things, or like I said, making decisions. But with the Nine of Pentacles showing up underneath that, I just feel like this loner energy, they enjoy the single life, or they enjoy the freedom that it brings. And how some of them might really enjoy going out and having fun. Okay, oh yeah, I did the third one here, and I never even pulled it. Alright, anything else you can tell me? Oh, never mind. We'll do these cards. Alright, tell me a little bit more information about who this person is for Libra. Clarify a little bit more about this person for Libra, please. Their next significant, serious, long-term connection, soulmate, partner, romantic soulmate or partner. Okay. That feels kind of weak. I'm going to keep it to the side. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. Broken ring. So yeah, I kind of got that energy over here where they've gone through a lot of, maybe they went through a broken family and then broken relationships and failures or challenges in business or finance. And that's why they keep themselves or feel more comfortable. Like they feel like they're the only person that they can rely on. It's not like a woe is me kind of thing. It's just like a mindset they had to adopt or adapt to in order to thrive. Okay, so we're getting torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. I feel like if they are spiritual or enlightened or like more aware than, you know, other people, if there's some kind of like spiritual leader or something, I think that's not something they share. Like they don't just associate with those kinds of people. I feel like this person is comfortable in all kinds of, but it's not like they're embarrassed or ashamed about it. It's just not something that they feel the need to broadcast to everyone. And so they just come off as this individual who just has these really wise insights. But I think it comes from all this experience, like all the hardships that they had to go through, the challenges that they faced and overcame. All right, tell me more. Tell me more about this person, who Libra's person is. Who is this? No, I'm not taking both of those. I'm not taking both of those. No, and I'm not taking that either. Yes, this is the one you want from me. Okay. Alright, firecracker came out, but it was weak. Torch and fire, so some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. Maybe they're a bit of a firecracker. No. Okay, what's the deal here? I did not struggle this bad last night with these. Give me more information about who this person is, please, for Libra. Give me more info. Okay, thank you. Needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Sometimes the explanations or whatever, the translations don't always apply. With the needle and thread, I'm putting it over this because that's how I shuffle. I do the middle, then I go. Anyway, I feel like there's been some circumstances and situations to where they barely made it through. They got through it by the hair of their teeth, basically. Like possibly this person could have, you know, they've experienced homelessness, or they've experienced instances where they lost necessities, like they went without water or electricity. Maybe they didn't have a car and they had to walk to work, but they made it work. Like this person was forced into a position where they had to rely on themselves, their street smarts, their adaptability, and their resilience. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune here. So again, I get that energy of just a fated meeting, and that makes sense for the fact that we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have Chariot, and we have Judgment coming out as clarifiers. Give me one. Okay. They want me to... And again, with that broken ring, actually, this very well could be somebody that you know, because we do have that Three of Cups. And you feel things with this person, or you will. We will get to that. Needle and thread and torch, please. Okay. Get back to the basics with the quill. It's interesting that this is a feather and we have the angel here. Maybe this person is really resourceful or clever, like because they've had all this kind of experience that they had to, fight through, maybe on their own. They've learned a lot of tips and tricks. what do you call that? It's not thrifty. There's another word for it. Maybe good with their hands as well, like making things with their by hand, workmanship, or just be very savvy with fixing things. I don't know why. Look, like all the small thing that you have to hold, you've got to have good control of your hands, dexterous, or have dexterity. Something to do with their hands. All three of these things are things that you hold with your hand, somewhat carefully. You have to be careful holding a torch and a quill. Obviously, we don't think. Never mind. Hush. I'm moving on. And you know, with that 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles, some of you may have gone through a breakup with this person, or maybe you were friends and you're estranged. But this person is meant to be in your life, and we will get there, but this tells me a lot. Well, these two. Alright, oh, sorry. Their current energy situation. We have Temperance again, so strong Sagittarius, and the 2 of Wands. Temperance and the 2 of Wands is their current. What's their current energy situation? What they're going through right now. Temperance and the 2 of Wands, please, for Libra's person as romantic soulmate's current energy situation. Give me one more with Temperance and the 2 of Wands. Temperance and the 2 of Wands for their current. Okay. Yeah, making some kind of decision. Logical, rational, intelligent, responsible decision here. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Strong Aquarius, does not have to be. Let's look at that 2 of Wands, see what that's about. This is not taking action yet. Whatever they're doing, they're still in strategy mode, or they're taking things into consideration. Maybe they're weighing the pros and cons, like here with the Temperance. They're weighing something up. Tell me about that 2 of Wands. Why is that here for this person's current energy situation? Tell me about that 2 of Wands, please. So they're standing at a crossroads, not taking action towards something yet because they're trying to make a decision. It could require some communication here. Tell me about that 2 of Wands. 1. Could be networking as well. 2. And 3. Oh, 3 of Wands. Yeah, it has something to do with their future. Maybe they have made some kind of decision and they're waiting for confirmation. Let's see what that Temperance is about. I really like those though. Alright, Temperance. Tell me about Temperance. What is Temperance about? Could be about just bringing something back into balance, or trying to manage something. What is Temperance here for? Why is Temperance here for what this person's current energy or situation is? Yeah, that's what they're doing. 1. Just had the 2 of Pentacles come out too. And 3. 2 of Wands on the bottom. So we're getting several confirmations. So yeah, they're weighing the pros and cons on something. They're trying to evaluate, and I think, oh, we got the 2 of Cups. So some of them are trying to make a decision based on a relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic one. Maybe they're deciding between people here, or they're deciding what to invest in, or what, if they want to invest anymore, because the 2 of Pentacles can talk about imbalance. We have a lot of twos now. Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. And we had the Two of Wands on the bottom of this deck. So making a decision on a relationship, a friendship, relationship in family, love relationship. Tell me about that King of Swords. They haven't taken any action yet. They're still in decision mode. But with this King of Swords, this is a critical, like they're using logic, reasoning. I'm not taking that because I haven't asked yet. Tell me about that King of Swords. Okay. Queen of Swords. Okay, so yeah, some of them are definitely dealing with, some of them are dealing with you. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, both of these. But if not, it looks like these are two individuals. I mean, it could be their same energy, but I don't think so. I think this is somebody else that they are either at odds with. Maybe they're having some kind of disagreement. What's going on with this King and Queen of Swords? Or maybe they're just looking back and they're trying to be as fair as possible. So they're using both good judgment but also understanding. That King of Swords can be rather harsh. I mean, he gets things done and he's usually very honest, but at the same time he can come off really cold. Tell me what's going on here with the King and Queen of Swords. It really feels like two individuals though. 1, 2, 3, 5 of Cups on the bottom, 9 of Wands. Okay, yeah, there's some kind of issue between either this is just confirmation that this is this person and they're making a decision or communicating about a decision. It has something to do with an imbalance in a relationship. Or they're just thinking about this, but there's the 9 of Wands showing up. So if this is somebody else, this King is them and the Queen is someone else, then there's like a tense, maybe there's not a battle going on, but there's just this tense conversation, awkward conversation, or like everybody's trying to be careful about what they say and how they say it because it could explode. There's something they're worried about here or guarded about or defending themselves against. This is the wounded warrior. So something hurt them, or someone or something hurt them, disappointed them, or caused them to feel like they needed to put their walls up and brace for impact. Alright, oh, I guess I'll leave that for now. Let's look at this. Nope. Some of you, this could have, for them, it could have began around April or be next April before this is resolved. Last April, I mean, it could have started last April or be resolved by next April, this coming April, I guess. Tell me about this person's current energy situation. Okay, yep, for some of you, this is a person that is married, or if they're not married, I mean, it's a ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So it could be business related. It could be a long-term commitment or a commitment that has been made, because rings can talk about something you commit to. It could also be the breaking of that commitment, or the decisions that are being made because of a commitment, a marriage, or business. Tell me more about this person's current, okay? Success. Tell me more about this. Okay, here we go. Flying bird. News is on the way. So yeah, that's that waiting element that I got. With the Three of Wands. They're not taking any action because they're waiting. So they could be, they've yet to receive an answer, or they've yet to receive confirmation. I feel like it's this person that they're waiting to hear back from because the situation is, you know, uncomfortable at the least. Yes, okay. One more with the bird and the ring. Okay, give me a stronger one, please. That was bridge. Okay, all right then. The same exact card came out. Sorry. I'm not saying sorry to you, I'm saying sorry to my deck. Yeah, that sounds better. I'm talking to inanimate objects, not you. Alright, bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So yeah, with the success card coming out, obviously this is something that they want or are trying, and that makes sense with Temperance here. They're trying to make something, or they're trying to heal something, or they're trying to cooperate. They're trying to overcome something with an individual that they have some kind of close relationship. Again, this could be friend, family, husband or wife, ex-husband or wife. Maybe they're trying to just at least be civil so that there can be a working relationship because maybe they work together, or maybe they have kids or something like that. So they are trying to work towards success. They are trying to bridge whatever this imbalance is, or heal something. Maybe this is, for some of you, this could be if you have a failed commitment with this person, or a failed friendship, or a failed marriage. They may be coming back to resolve it. Again, that makes sense for this later on. But for others of you, this may be they're trying to fix a relationship, a connection that's currently out of balance. Alright, so we're going to move on. 1101. I've been seeing 1111 again. I was seeing it for like a year constantly, and then it stopped. Lately I've been seeing 222, 333, 444, and then now consistently 1111 or 111. Yeah, get rid of that one. I need to speed up. Alright, so that's their current energy situation. Now we're going to look at your first impression of this person. Strong Cancer, but could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I'm going to grab my blanket real quick. It's starting to get chillier at night here, and I got to keep the fan running so my camera doesn't overheat. Why are you all the way over here? Okay, put that back. Oh, look at that. I forgot about that. Broken ring came out. And they have ring here too. So they were in some kind of commitment that is breaking down or broken, and they want to fix it. Cool. I'm going to keep that. Alright, so Cancer energy with the Chariot, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces with the King. Your first impression of this soulmate is probably that they're very kind, but I also get quiet. I get quiet, calm and quiet. Tell me one more with the Chariot and the King of Cups. King of Cups for Libra's first impression of this person. Tell me one more with the Chariot and the King of Cups. 1, 2. There we go. Alright, I'll take the third one too. 8 of Cups. Yeah, there's that solo energy again. There's something intriguing about this person, I feel. Like your first impression is they're very calm. The fact that they're showing up as the king is good, I think. We're going to clarify him. But has good control over their emotions, doesn't get, you know, almost said obsessive, maybe that's the right word. Like they come off very, the strong silent type. Calm, cool, and collected, that's way too many. Calm, cool, and collected, and like they can handle anything that's thrown their way. Maybe with that 8 of Cups, you know that this person has been through a lot. Maybe you meet them when they're going through a divorce or the loss, whatever this ring that's breaking. You meet them during that time, and the way they're handling it, the way they're handling their emotions, I'm getting positive so far. For others of you that were connected to this person, you see them as walking away. Like they left you, they abandoned ship here, they chose to walk away. Tell me about that King of Cups though. For Libra's first impression of this person. Tell me about that King of Cups. Why is that here? What does that represent? But yeah, the King is usually emotionally mature, grounded, 2, and 3. King of Pentacles, yeah. Somebody's steady. And I keep, like, when I said with the needle and thread and the torch and the feather, the quill, like, they may even be a doctor or have, like, doctor's hands. I don't know why I'm, like, they're steady. Like, there's no shake in them. And I don't mean just their hands, but that's kind of what my mind, that's where my mind went to. It's like, they don't shake easily, which makes you feel like they're steady, they're strong, they're resilient, they're resourceful. Okay, we're gonna look at the Chariot. This could be that you see them as moving through life with a lot of balance, like being very balanced. Tell me about the Chariot. Okay, thank you. The 7 of Cups. Now, because the King of Cups and Pentacles, also that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong Taurus, does not have to be. Since they're here, I don't think this is like leading life lost in the target. I see this more as they don't reveal themselves fully. And that's an aspect of the King of Cups. He's very usually emotionally balanced and controlled and intelligent, emotional intelligence, but he can also have a hard time, struggle with expressing his emotions. Not so much struggle as much as just keep a tight lid on it. Not exposing too much. I say that because the 7 of Cups here, and hopefully the shine didn't, like, you can see that person, that figure with the mask. So maybe you feel that you felt, if you already know this person, that they don't show all parts of themselves. Like they're wearing a mask. Maybe you think that, I don't think it's being fake, or insincere as much as it's just like hard to get to know this person. Had a similar energy like that, but it's different with Sagittarius. This is different. This is more like you know that type of calm that you just gravitate towards? Like you can be in the middle of a rave or, you know, something chaotic happening, and this is just that one person that's very calmly, you know, dealing. Like people tend to gravitate towards that as a leader because they know that, you know, they're not going to lose their crap. So it does give like a trustworthy, but it's also like, because the Seven of Cups is here, it could be confusing. And again, maybe you do like look at this person like, who are you? Tell me about that Eight of Cups. Clarify that Eight of Cups. Why is that here for Libra's first impression of this person, of their soulmate? What is Libra's first impression of their soulmate? Here with the Eight of Cups. Clarify that. What does that represent? Why is that here? One, two. It could be that you think they're mysterious, but three. Ten of Wands. Yeah, you may see this person as the type to deal with their issues and their problems on their own. Like the way they go about it, the way they behave. It's like they don't want or need anyone's help. Yeah, I'm just still getting that lone wolf kind of... It's almost impersonal, the way this person is. Like they don't expose much. They don't... They just play things close to their chest. Tell me about... Give me some cards. Okay. I don't know which one you want. Okay, so maybe some of you do have some trust issues with this person. Especially if they did walk away from you. Or refuse your help, or like treat you like discardable, like you're, even if you were just friends. We did have a cat come out, two-faced friend. We do have the mask here, so maybe some of you do see this person as untrustworthy because they're so closed off. Tell me, come on, give me one at a time. One at a time, please. For Libra's first impression. Already? Sorry about that. One sec. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to speed it up then. How do I not shuffle and I'm still taking just as long? Tell me about Libra's first impression about this person. What is Libra's first impression of this person? Okay. Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. I think, I don't know. Maybe this person collects information on people, but I'm not getting that. It almost feels like an anti-definition. So it's here, but it's in the reverse. Some of them, yes, with that Seven of Cups here, maybe they display themselves one way, they behave one way, but in reality they're a little bit deceptive. I only say that because of the Seven of Cups. Like, maybe they lead people on to believe a certain thing, but what I'm really getting from this is the opposite. Like, someone that will gossip about all your secrets, it's like they hold secrets. They keep secrets. And I think it's more about them. But maybe that does resonate for some of you. Your first impression is that this person just gossips. It doesn't really match with any of the cards or the feeling I got. But I feel like the stronger sentiment here for me is, good grief, is that they keep secrets. So maybe that's where the confusion comes from. Maybe you don't even know where this person works. Like, you can know them for like 3-4 years and you've never known where they worked, where they went to school. They have a really good way to divert questions like that. What do you do for a living? Alright, so Beau, you are highly thought of. So maybe you do think highly of this person. Tell me more. Okay, there we go. Happiness. I do see 2 birds though. Maybe something about birds is significant. Oh, maybe a little bit flighty. That 8 of Cups. Maybe they don't stick around long. Maybe they're a bit of a nomad. Once things get tough, they kind of... But yeah, the flowers represents happiness. Again, not matching with what I'm feeling. Give me one more. Disappointment in some affair. Okay, so maybe that makes sense. Maybe your first impression is that this person is really happy, is really balanced, is really chill. But the Seven of Cups is here because it's a deceptive, like a red herring for them. It's the mask that they wear, that they're doing fine, they're great, they're successful, this and this and this. But in reality, they're going through some disappointment. So like, they never show people what's really going on. Like, they're not one to go to work and talk about what's going on at home. Nobody really knows what this person is, the ordeal, or ordeals, the things that they go through. They keep it all internal. So your first impression of this person might be that they're really happy, really chatty, but in reality... Oh, crap. That's, keep in mind, that's first impression. Usually our first impressions are slightly skewed, a little bit projected on what we think. Come on. Oh, there's another bird. Stork. Alright, tell me one more. Oh, I'm not even supposed to be using that. One more with flowers and parrot. One more with flowers and parrot. Maybe this person is very migratory. They move a lot. They never stay in one place for long as well. The 8 of Cups and the birds showing up. Well, family wishes come true. See, you had another card come out that I put back up, and I thought of something. Maybe when you're just getting to know this person, like your first impression, that's fine. But maybe you really wanted to get deeper and find out more about them, but right when you did, they had to leave because there was something that they needed to attend to. Or that's part of their nature, is never staying in one place too long. Also with the well, you could find this person, think that they're kind of deep or profound, like the way they speak. Maybe they don't speak much, but when they do, it's like meaningful. I'm also getting perceptive with the birds. Very perceptive. They pick up on people quickly. Kind of a weird first impression to... Maybe that's the way it made you feel, like you were drawn to this person because they seem steady and calm and cool and just chill. But however long you talked to them or hung around, you didn't get very deep with them. And then they always seem to be moving. You know, some of them could actually travel with the Chariot and the Eight of Cups. They could road trip a lot, or just vacate from wherever they're at, flock to the next place. Alright, what initially attracts you to this person? What is the initial attraction for you, for Libra, about this person? Judgment and the Hermit. What is it that attracts Libra to this person? And this is where I got that they're very quiet. Seems like they're an old soul, even if they're young. Maybe they are older though with the Hermit here. Maybe that's what attracts you. But they're more mature. They've had life experience. That's Virgo energy and Scorpio energy. One more with the Judgment. Oh my gosh, my eyes are burning for some reason. Not a good time. Tell me more about Judgment and the Hermit, please, for Libra's initial attraction to this person. 1, 2. Okay, thank you. 3. Yeah, same kind of energy as what I picked up here. Quiet, reserved, calm. Maybe some of you are attracted to your therapist or this person that everybody goes to for advice because they have really good advice. I just say that because the Hermit's usually, it can represent an older man. If not someone older, just like I said, an old soul. I think their experience, their maturity, possibly their age, or just the way they're quiet is what attracts you to this person. How they handle things. They don't like flip out, they don't, get overly emotional. They just process it. Tell me about the Hermit, please. 1, 2, 3. 7 of Cups. Okay, so maybe the thing that threw you off about them is what attracts you, because we have the 7 of Cups showing up. Here it was underneath the Chariot. So maybe something about what you don't know about them intrigues you. Something about the way they speak or express themselves as well makes you curious to know more. Like, how do you know that? because something about the way they speak rings true. It brings up a lot of emotions for you, possibly. Tell me about judgment. Why is judgment here? Judgment can be like feeling a tie to this person, similar to that Wheel of Fortune, like an inescapable force pushing you towards this person. That can be a divine calling card. And to clarify that, yes. You will feel like you have known this person before. There could be like a spiritual element to your curiosity about this person. Maybe they awaken something within you, because that's the awakening card as well. Tell me about the Six of Cups. So past person. For some of you, this very well could be somebody that you've already shared a connection with. With the Lover showing up, that's Gemini energy. You already know this person. But the Lovers is a divine connection as well, and it's multifaceted. It's not just a physical connection. It's mind, body, soul, emotional, mental, spiritual, physical. Like there's more than one element, but there's something that is kind of confusing about this or this person, or maybe you're confused about your attraction, like you don't understand why you feel so drawn to them. Tell me about that Six of Swords. And I'm not, no, I said no. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Maybe you like where they came from as far as like the ordeals, the circumstances. Maybe a lot of that rings true for you. Maybe you've also gone through things similar to what they have, and that's something you have in common. Tell me about that Six of Swords. Maybe you like the fact that they're well-traveled, well-learned, culture, like, you know, they're not uncultured. They have street smarts, book smarts too, maybe. Tell me about that Six of Swords. Alright, one. King of Wands. They know what they want and they go after it. There could be a strong physical attraction as well with that King of Wands. There is a hidden element of passion to this person, or there's an undercurrent of attraction. I don't think it's loud. I think the spiritual curiosity is stronger, but they're not bad to look at either, maybe. Or they're just something about them is attractive. Maybe you like the fact that they are kind of a nomad. They're not held down by any one thing. They're free. There's a sense of freedom with this person. Tell me about Libra's initial attraction to this person, to their soulmate. Tell me about what is it that attracted Libra to this person initially, please. Okay. Okay, it could be a young man. It says younger man. Dealings or relationship with a younger man. In that case, then that would be, okay, that would be like an old soul. Old soul. Tell me more. Tell me more about Libra's initial attraction to this. Okay. Kite. Vacation. Maybe you meet this person while you're on vacation. But I also get that sense of like untethered again. Like they go where they want. They do what they want. There's something about that that's attractive to you. Maybe that's the kind of lifestyle you're attracted to, is this idea of complete and total freedom. They're not... Keep in mind, this is initial attraction. This doesn't... New home, new attitude came out. So maybe, again, maybe they're constantly moving around. Tell me one more with Kite and Younger Man about Libra's initial attraction. Maybe they are older and have the body of a younger man. Or maybe their energy is young, but their soul is old. Experienced, weathered. Purse. Pay attention to your finances. Okay, so maybe this person has the money. Maybe they come from money. No, that doesn't ring true. I feel the strongest feeling here with Purse, even though it says pay attention to your finances, the way I see that is like money isn't an issue to them in the sense that they don't need a lot. They need just enough to get them to their next destination. Just enough to have the necessities. And I think that comes from a life, for one particular person, of not having much. So they know how to survive with very little. They know how to make do, and they know how to thrive even. I watch YouTube channels where people go like a penny a day and we can travel the world. I've never watched, that's a lie. I haven't watched them, but I've seen the channels that advertise that. Anyway, I don't know why I'm still flipping. Alright, so that main card is the Hermit. So something about their calm demeanor. There's a presence there, even if, you know, they're quiet as a monk, I guess, on a, what do you call that, a vow of silence. There's still a presence about this person, strong enough that Judgment and the Lover showed up. So I feel like it's, you feel like they have this gravitational pull. Like there's something that you just feel so drawn to, or will, or did. Alright, so let's look at what you like about this person, and or the connection you do share, did share, will share. Just keep an open mind with that. Tell me one more with the Five of Wands and the Four of Swords. Again, I get this very reflective, maybe introspective person that doesn't get involved in drama, or they're the calm voice of reason in the midst of, like there can be a full-fledged, like every person in the bar is fighting, but this one person, this person is just watching it all, drinking their beer. Okay, tell me one more with the Five of Wands and the Four of Swords. One more with the Five of Wands and the Four of Swords. Okay. Well, that's weird. It came out in the reversed. I guess that would make sense. Maybe some of you Libras are, maybe your childhood or your last experience with someone was that they were very emotional. So this person not being that, not being hot-headed or dramatic or, you know, overzealous, maybe they're quiet is what you like. They're calm. Their centeredness. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Maybe you even like their silence. I don't know. Tell me about that Four of Swords. Or what does Libra like about this person and or the connection? If it's the connection, then this would be the calm. We do have that Five of Wands there, but I see that as like detaching from. Like they don't get involved with crazy. Tell me about that Four of Swords. 1, 2, and 3. I did have this one come out. Ace of Swords, I'll put that one to the side. 5 of Cups. Yeah, how they handle their emotions. The fact that they can get a grip on their emotions. Like maybe their origin story is like, wow, how does anybody survive that? How does anybody get through that and become this person? How do they retain such a... their demeanor is not that of a person you would expect to come from that. Something about there's no quit in this person, and there's no fear. They face everything with the same kind of quiet confidence or calm. Again, I'm getting that energy of just someone that cannot be shaken. Tell me about that Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here for what Libra likes about this person and or the connection that they do, will, or have shared? Tell me about that Five of Wands. Tell me about that Five of Wands. Maybe they weather your moods as well with that Five of Wands. Like they're the mediator in the situation. We have Five of Swords, Three of Wands. Maybe you like that they give you time to collect yourself in arguments. I don't think this is a person that if you start yelling at them, they're going to yell back. I think they'll probably either remove themselves from the situation until things calm down, or they will quietly express themselves. There's such a strength here. It's like you can't get this person out of character. Even if you were like really trying to shake them up, try to get them like to be reactive, there's no shaking them. And you know, that can be unhealthy, but it doesn't come across that way. It feels like every emotion that they have, negative or positive, but like especially negative emotions, they don't shut down. They just recharge. Now I could see this as being argumentative. For some of you, this is a side message because this is not the stronger message. For some of you, this person is good about acknowledging their faults, acknowledging what they did wrong when there's an argument or a disagreement. They're not one to like have a hard time saying they're sorry or acknowledge, take accountability. Some of you might like that. It might take them a little bit of time with the Three of Wands and the Four of Swords, but they always do come back and apologize and express remorse or take responsibility for what they did or didn't do in the situation. For others of you, this is just their reaction to any kind of drama or disagreement or fight or altercation is to either remove themselves quietly, respectfully, or they just don't get in the middle of it, you know, they don't get hyped. And that settles the room down, that settles the energy down. When you don't get two reactive people, like basically a human bonfire, it can grow and grow and grow. This person is like, I wouldn't say fan because air feeds flame, but they're just the calm, serene, no. Let's move it. Ace of Cups, why is that here, especially in the reverse? For what? Okay. Yeah, again, unshakable. And I don't think they hold on to grudges. I don't think they hold things against you or would hold things against people. I kind of got that, and that makes sense for what I was getting from the Nomad. That Nomad energy that doesn't attach, like emotionally attach to things so much so that you can't let go of it. They hold on when it's right, when it's appropriate, when it feels like the right thing to do. But they don't do it out of manipulation or control. Okay. What is Libra like about this person, this soulmate? What do they like about this person and or the connection between them? Mountain, major challenge to overcome. Okay, so same thing. They're as steady as a mountain. Trouble, accusations. March came out. Oh yeah, April came out earlier. So, possibly Aries or Taurus. I don't think Pisces goes into April. No. I don't think so. Tell me, what is Libra like about this person and or the connection? What is Aries like about this person and or, okay. What's this? Horse. Short journey. Just getting that like a workhorse, like steady, reliable. For some of you, that could also be, there's a spirit, like a wild spirit underneath all of this quiet. Tell me more. What is Libra like about this person? Okay. Oh, Lion. Time to act. So they know when to act and they know when to stand still. There's, like, again, I'm getting that quiet, calm confidence as well. They know who they are. There's no question. They can handle a situation that gets out of hand. So basically, they won't be too reactive. They'll know when the appropriate time is to act and when to be quiet and be still. Four of Swords. Tell me more. Lion and horse. One more with the lion and the horse. For what? December just came out. Capricorn possibly. There we go. We have crib. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Okay, for some of you, maybe you like how they take care of their kids, whether they're with you or someone else. Door opportunities are waiting for you. So maybe this person has a lot of ambition or things just seem to happen for this person. Or they make things happen, because they do have that lion there. Maybe you like to travel with this person. You like that they like to travel. This is maybe someone that always makes time for a little getaway, even if it's just like a short road trip with you. So a bunch of different things going on. Maybe you see this person as like a door to opportunities as well. Maybe they know a lot of influential people and they could help you, or they do help you in some way. Maybe they kind of push you in the same way they push themselves to keep it moving. Alright. What do you struggle with when it comes in terms of this person and or the connection? I said yesterday dislike, but I think I'll use struggle with. You could dislike this about this person or connection, but I'm choosing struggle. So it's basically like the challenges and obstacles, but more from your perspective. Tell me more with the Page of Swords and the Sun card. Page of Swords and Sun. Leo energy as well as Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Nine of Wands. Okay, so I want to see why the Sun's here. Maybe it's their sense of freedom, the same sense of freedom that attracted you is also something. Maybe you wish they didn't need so much freedom. Tell me, why is the Sun here? Why is the Sun here? For what Libra struggles, okay? Okay, maybe some of you don't like the fact that this person covers up their struggles with a face, a mask, like we had down here in the Seven of Cups. Maybe you don't like that they deal with things on their own and they don't include you or ask you for help. Maybe you would like it if they did, because it would make you feel closer to them. Maybe some of you don't like that everything is positive. And even when you come to them crying, they try to put a positive spin. Sometimes you just want to feel heard and understood, but they always try to make you feel better or find a silver lining. For others of you, their need for freedom may be a source of your stress, anxiety, fear, or maybe you feel like their need to constantly move and never stay one place for too long is a way to escape. Maybe some of you see that as escapism. It's like, if I don't sit still for too long, I don't have to deal with all the stuff that's going on in my head. Alright, tell me about that Page of Swords. Why is that here? What does that represent? What does that represent here for what Libra struggles with when it comes to this person and or the connection? Why is the Page of Swords here? 1, 2, and 3. 6 of Swords. Yeah, some of you don't like that this person leaves so often. Page of Swords and the Lovers. It could be that some of you have trust issues with this person. It could be this person has trust issues with you. I kind of see it more on the other side, that you have trust issues with this person. And maybe it is because they don't make themselves fully vulnerable, or because they move around so often, like they're never there for long. Not maybe in the connection, but Maybe every week consistently they leave for a couple days. I don't know what that might be. It could be several things. But if that's the case, what I'm seeing here is you don't like the fact that you always feel like you have to check in with them. You have to ask for validation when it comes to where you're at in the connection. Or you're always having to check on them as far as like, you know, are you, because maybe they're not one, because they're quiet. Maybe they don't text a lot. That's Gemini energy showing up again with the Lovers. But something about questioning the relationship here. Tell me about that Nine of Wands. They come off really guarded or defensive, or like always come like expecting the worst, or it puts you in a position where you feel like you have to keep your walls up. Tell me about that Nine of Wands. Some of you may feel this person is a flight risk. Maybe that's what that is. Tell me about that Nine of Wands. Why is that here? For what Libra struggles with when it comes to this person and or the connection. Tell me, why is the Nine of Wands here? Yeah. Okay. I don't think I need any more. The Fool came out. And then also the Five of Swords. So maybe this is a point of contention between the two of you, or it becomes one. The fact that they're always on to the next thing. That flighty behavior with the Fool. Always taking chances, always taking risks, or never staying still long enough to get a solid footing. It's like you're asked to be put up with this lifestyle that they've made for themselves, where, you know, they're constantly hopping around. Maybe they, you know, maybe they're like a true nomad and they don't have a house or a car, and they just live day by day by what they have available to them. And that's their lifestyle. Maybe it's not that extreme. Maybe it's that they don't keep a job for long. And it works for them, or it has worked for them because they're single, and you know, maybe they don't have kids, so they only have to worry about themselves. But when it comes to the connection, it's like, you can't have that lifestyle anymore. I need you to build something with me, but we can't build because you're never here. And this becomes an issue. Conflict comes from this. Maybe they even run from conflict, or you see them as constantly going, you know, place to place, as avoiding any kind of conflict. But in order for a relationship to grow, there has to be, because you have to know, you know, your person's boundaries. And if you never test those boundaries, how do you know? Tell me about this. Okay. Fly, a period of ill health, depression. That is the Nine of Swords. Perhaps this person is depressed, but they put like a facade. Or there's success popping out again. Or perhaps it's the other way around. Maybe you have bouts of depression and they're always trying to like just plaster a happy face on you. Like, one second. Like, spin it in a way that, you know, they're trying their best, they mean well. But the stronger thing there I'm getting is maybe they do suffer from bouts of depression, because I did have that here with the Four of Swords and the Five of Cups. Maybe that happens over time, is like, you like that they don't, you know, throw a fit when they're having a bad day, but then it comes to wear on you a little bit, that this person just does not vent. They don't release some of those feelings. They just sit with them. Tell me, I just had spiritual love come out with the lily and the lovers. So that is a spiritual connection. But what you don't like about that, maybe that's uncomfortable for you to not be able to pinpoint what it is that you love about this person when they're constantly like deflecting. But that's not the card I'm keeping. Tell me more about, okay, dog, or close-up dog, pleasure with a close friend. Okay, so spiritual love and now pleasure with a close friend. Some of you may regret that you crossed that line with a friend. Maybe this person was a friend. Or, for some of you, maybe the trust issues come from the fact that they had a connection that for some reason they kept. Maybe they kept them as a friend. They're still friends with this person. Or maybe they did. I didn't pick that energy up at all, but they do have the whole moving around, so maybe that's something about them. They don't want to commit, and it's not like out of selfish, it's just having a commitment doesn't suit my lifestyle. I like to move, I like to travel, I like to do this and that, and having a relationship isn't conducive to that kind of lifestyle. But yeah, for some of you, they're still close friends with somebody that they were once in love with, or you crossed the line with them as a friend, and in some way you regret it, or it makes things complicated in some way, or some of them may have slept with someone else. But you would know that because it's what you don't like. Tell me more. Maybe some of them even slept with your friend. Maybe they're your friend's ex, and that's something that's a problem. Alright, flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Okay, so for those of you that have dealt with this person before, maybe that's why things ended. Why the broken marriage. Maybe they cheated in that marriage. In your marriage or the one previous, you know about it, and now you have doubts about them. Or they did it in the connection with you. You already know about this. If you're with this person, or you will know about it. I don't think tarot usually doesn't. It can. It usually doesn't divulge things that far ahead because of free will. So, maybe you know this person as a cheater. I don't know. But yeah, some of you could have cheated, maybe. And that's, instead of like dealing with the issue, they vacate the premises. They skedaddle. Moving on. Put that success card back. Alright. When, where, how you two meet. This is a hard one to do. We have Leo, so possibly August. We have Four of Cups, that's the number 8. Coincides with August, maybe 48 or 4/8, April 8th possibly, or August 4th. Leo season, late summer, the hottest part of summer, unless you're somewhere cold. Tell me more about Four of Cups and strength. Four of Cups and Strength for when, where, or how does Libra and this person meet? Tell me one more. One. Two. And three. Eight of Swords. Same card that came out for Sagittarius. Exact same position too. And I'm pretty sure I said maybe you guys meet in prison. No, I think this is neither one of you were looking for anything, or they weren't, or you weren't. You weren't interested possibly even in getting involved in a relationship. What does Strength represent here? That's 2 8s now. 88. Maybe you guys met in 1988 or August 8th. Tell me about Strength. What does that represent here? For how, when, where will these two meet, Libra and their person? 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of getting this energy of like one or the both of you had decided you weren't interested in a relationship. 4 of Swords, yeah. For some reason I got retreat. Maybe some of you meet at a retreat. Maybe a camping or spa retreat, travel, like a group travel thing. Tell me about that 4 of Cups. We have 2 4s and 2 8s now. 44, 88. Tell me about that 4, okay? Hangman. That's Pisces energy. We have 4 individuals here with eyes closed. And even hers look closed. Maybe you guys met in a dream. I thought that was kind of a joke. Kind of. Tell me about that 8 of Swords. So yeah, the main thing I'm getting, it's not really, or I don't know how to interpret them as a where, when, or how. But as far as this, it looks like neither one of you were even open to the idea of a relationship, or at least not a serious one. Tell me about that 8 of Swords. Maybe you just both come out of something and you were holding it down, being single, celibate. Tell me about that 8 of Swords. Tell me about that 8 of Swords. 1, 2. I'm still getting retreat though. 3. It was like a yoga retreat. Saying that because he's in the inverted position. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, this just wasn't your priority. It's the last thing on your or their mind. The Star. Maybe it was like, for example, you went in for an audition. So, like a group setting maybe. And I don't know why I'm getting that. When all of these cards are showing people alone, single, like by themselves. But I'm getting like a group setting. That's why I keep saying retreat. And it doesn't feel like going to the gym. It feels like a place to rest and recover. Clear your mind. That's the only thing I'm getting from that. I'm sure I could study tarot a little bit more to figure out what some of these could represent as places. Tell me, okay, tell me when, where, or how. Give me significant time references or references to places. When, where, how will Libra and this person meet? I'm not taking that. Significant, okay. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Okay, so maybe you go to meet a stranger and this is where you meet this person. Maybe you go to, a house viewing and you show up and they're there, they're just leaving. Maybe it's a business meeting and you meet this person there. Or maybe they are the stranger in this case. But it almost feels like you go to meet someone and they're present. Okay. Tell me more. I need to hurry up, like big time, big time. Dissatisfaction with life, cracked cup. That goes right along with that 4. That's the disappointment card, dissatisfaction card. Yeah, you meet them at a time when you're really disappointed. Or maybe that's the other way around. They've just, March just flipped, so maybe some of you in March. We did have 4. That's the 3rd month, but okay. Some of you March may be significant for when you meet this person. Last March or the March, upcoming March. Tell me one more with cracked. Okay. Beware of greed. That doesn't tell me much. It's a pig. Oh, now mule has come out. Someone extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Mule and pig, I don't know. Maybe at a farm? No idea. I think the other ones were much more telling. That would make sense with that 8 of Swords as far as unwilling to change, feeling like you can't, feeling tied down, trapped. But we need to move on because I'm running out of battery. I have no idea. Long-term significant, or excuse me, long-term potential of this connection between the two of you. We have the Tower and the 5 of Cups. So for some of you, you've already gone through an ending with this person. For others of you, this is destined to end in some way or be very life-changing. Tell me about the Tower and the 5 of Cups, please. Okay, quickly. Thank you. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you have already experienced this ending with this person, and this is them returning to your life, or you're kind of destined to lose this person. I'm not going to clarify because I am running out of time, but basically this is looking at the past, feeling sadness, loss, guilt, remorse, shame. The Tower is an ending, a disruption, something sometimes unexpected, and the 5 of Pentacles is feeling neglected, rejected, abandoned, left out in the cold. 2 5s in the Tower. So 55. We had Hand come out, in need of help, assistance, guidance. Some of you could have sought or needed to have sought or will need to seek like therapy, counseling, marriage counseling. Individually you need therapy to bring this together. Tell me more about the long-term potential. Okay. Key, successful outcome to your problems. So So some of you, yeah, it's best, or it was for the best that you ended this. For others of you, the successful outcome to your problems is asking for help, assistance, or guidance. So the only way out of this is to reach out for help, or for them to learn how to reach out for help. And dog barking, advice from a friend. So seeking advice from a friend, either you, them, or the both of you. Maybe that's how you avoid this ending. Or maybe with this one, outcome, the two of you were meant to be friends. Now, some of you, this might already make sense. Like, yes, this was a person that I was married to, or I was in long term, and now we're very good friends. For others of you, this person is a soulmate, but they're coming in to teach you something, but the connection is so powerful that you guys remain friends at, you know, to whatever capacity. One more with the 3. One more with the 3 and 2 of Cups. For the probable outcome here. I say probable because tarot cannot be definitive. You have free will, they have free will, and there's the free will of others. 3 and 2 of Cups. For the probable outcome here between Libra and this person. 1, 2. It tried. There we go. And 3. Let's look at this. The Sun. Yeah, some of you just are better as friends. The Hermit. Leo, Virgo energy. Some of you are just happier, better off as friends. Others of you, you are reuniting with this person. That 3 of Cups can sometimes talk about reconciliation. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise came out again. 2 of Cups, or Crib. Tell me about the probable outcome between Libra and this person, please. Okay, yeah, you love each other. I think despite whatever happens between the two of you, no matter what, you will always be in each other's life. Possibly with that Crib coming out because you have a child or children with them. But regardless of that, I think you always will. Like, it won't be that type of relationship that falls apart and you never speak again. You hate each other's guts. If I have time, I'll clarify, but I'm trying to get these out. Let me know how this resonated in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe. If this does die, I'm sorry. I tried. Tell me more. Okay. Well, that's 3. Come on now. Wreath. Sorrow over a loss. Tortoise. Slowly but surely getting ahead. Major challenges to overcome. So again, some of you have already been through it with this person. You're coming back together. For others, the others of you that, you know, this didn't resonate, you're not friends with anybody that you see as your soulmate, it would take moving mountains to make this work in a relationship. But again, I think you guys love each other so much that you will continue as good, very good friends, or just friends in general. Like, you'll be supportive of each other no matter what happens between the two of you. Tell me one more. Give me one more. Okay, we had Fox come out. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Maybe you guys stay business partners. Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So that's the one that came out. This one did, but I didn't want it because it didn't feel right. This is the Wheel. You had the Wheel of Fortune down here, and I said that they could be indecisive. They had the 2 of Swords, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. There's something about the way they live their life that just does not align, or did not align, with what you wanted. But you still really feel connected to this person, and you want the best for them, and they do towards you. That's a mutual feeling here. For some of you, you're coming back together with this person. For others of you, this is a connection that is absolutely fated, absolutely a soulmate. They have something to teach you, you have something to teach them, but it's not going to be long-term. Lovers, that is the third time that card has come out. Okay, so this is definitely a destined, fortuitous kind of connection. I think it is inescapable. Obviously you have free will, but you will meet this person. And I got that from the Wheel of Fortune when it first came up. Usually that's a card of chance, luck, fate. But this one I got that inescapable. Tell me about the Three of Cups for the probable outcome. 1, 2, and 3. Oops. 10 of Pentacles. So maybe this person is coming back around to start something long-term with you this time, after failed. Otherwise, it's just better. You're more solid as friends than you were as, or will be as a couple. Tell me about the Sun. Yeah, I'm just not getting this energy of like being completely destroyed by the ending of this connection. 2 of Wands with the Sun. So yeah, always looking towards the future. You know, ready to see what's next. And I think that's on their part. Like they're just the type of individual, and they might be a Sagittarius. Someone that has to explore. But otherwise, Libra, that is your reading. Let me know in the comments if this resonated for you. And share, like, subscribe if you enjoyed this and want to see future content. I appreciate each and every one of you, no matter how long you stayed, for a minute or for however long now it's been. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of, it's the weekend. Have a great weekend, and yeah, talk to you next time.